Hi everybody, I'm Henry Lee from blueheronarts.com. Today I'm going to introduce you a special paper known as the rattan fiber paper, or Teng paper in Chinese. It's a special copy paper for transferring design onto seals. You can see it's a very transparent yet very tough paper to work with. Here are some designs I made for special commissioned seal, and I'm going to transfer this onto the stone. So now I'm copying the design with the brush and the Chinese ink. This is very transparent, so you can copy exactly as you have on the original. Then I take this as a transfer paper. So after I make a copy on the Teng paper, I will transfer it onto the stone. So it will become a mirror image naturally. You don't have to draw any mirror image this way. It's a very thin and yet very tough paper. You can see I can rub the stone very firmly. Make sure the position is accurate. Okay, now it's very flat. You can see it's very thin, very transparent and thin. You can see it's perfect flat. Then I use my finger to dab a little water, just like that. Not too much. The ink is not going to smear on the paper. It's a special paper. It's not a normal rice paper. You can see it's, when it's wet, it's not smearing. So just dampen it, not too wet. You see the margin is still dry, right? Now, with the paper is still damp, you use your fingernail to press very firmly. Make sure ink will be transferred onto the stone, believe it or not. So you have to rub very firmly. Just rub it very firmly. You can see now it's a mirror image, right? Compared with the original here. It becomes a mirror image. If you don't like to use your fingernails, you can use a pedal stone, a very smooth stone to do the rubbing. So now I'll lift it. You can see the ink leave a trace on the stone, just enough to see, and you can use a marker pen to enhance it if needed. Because it's very difficult to write the mirror image, so I usually do this. If you have a heavier design, you will be much easier to transfer. You can, this part, maybe the ink should be thicker, so you can get in one step. And this part a little bit weak, so I will just draw. By the way, you need to sand the stone to get rid of the wax, otherwise the ink won't be transferred onto the stone. I'm not going to do the carving. Now I turned the copy backside up so I can see the mirror image in the ink writing. Basically, at this point, I'm more concerned with the direction of my carving, the knife. So I will use a single cut approach because the size of the characters is small. Just like using a brush, one stroke per cut. Pay more attention on the corner or the joint part so it will be smooth. You can carve all the same side first and the other side. If one cut is not enough, you can repeat that, usually in the opposite direction, so the line becomes very smooth on both sides. Like this one I carved from top down, not from bottom up. So the design part really takes most of the time in this case. I have to choose from many different styles to get a best design with all the same kind of style that matches. The curved stroke, you turn the stone instead of the knife. So I don't use the stone bed tool. I use my hand to hold it. It's more flexible. So this style is called the negative carving. So the stroke will be in white in the print on the chalk. This stone is very fine, called the Qingtian stone. It's very good for beginner. This delicate curve takes a lot of practice. You have to coordinate your hand, knife, and stone movement. The cursive style is usually more difficult than the square style or straight. Let me make a first print, see how it looks like, and then we make modifications based on that. Here's the original design. Here's the stand. Okay, we need to make a little bit deeper, so it will have all the characters shown better. But you need to press lightly in this kind of style, so it will not get blurred. So that's make some modifications here. This stroke is basically I just repeat a little bit. I like the delicacy of that, so I try not to make it too fat. Just enough to show this character is done with ancient seal script, which is more pictographic. Let me make another print so you can see. I usually don't use the computer paper, it's no good. I will use a piece of rice paper. So let me make another. So this is you press not too hard. Make sure it's not you don't want to move, so the stroke will get blurred. Just and lift very gently. So you don't need to load too much ink. Sometimes the ink got filled in the stroke. So you need to have enough, Let me do it again. Don't press that hard. Lift gently. Now we have a perfect print. So you can see this magic paper, the Rattan paper, or the Teng paper, is very useful and indispensable in seal engraving. And you can get this paper from our website, blueheronarts.com. If you want to carve your own chalk, this is a very good tool to have. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.